I started adding a very powerful one recently, and I have been getting massive success in my personal life and then also in my business. I would say add this into your morning. I call this sacred time because no one could take it away from you. Hey, what's up guys? I hope you guys are having an awesome and amazing day. I am, because I started off my day by winning. And nothing feels more amazing than starting off your day by crushing it, because it only fuels the rest of the day. It adds momentum. It knocks the first domino, therefore the rest of them fall into place. And one thing that I'm going to talk to you about today is gratitude practice. Right? Embed this into your morning routine so that you could be the stronger version of yourself, so that you could be the powerful version of yourself for everybody else that needs you, that depends on you. Therefore, gratitude practice, what does it really consist of? You hear a lot of awesome and amazing people like Tony Robbins, Brendon Burchard, and Oprah, people that are just out there crushing it and doing amazing things. And they all say that they have a morning gratitude practice. But how long is it supposed to be? What does it consist of? What are the dynamics? What are some practical pieces that you could start off today? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to talk to you about today, right? Because I started adding a very powerful one recently, and I have been getting massive success in my personal life and then also in my business. And I'll tell you why, because it's very, very mental. Now, talking about when to add this, I would say add this into your morning, the sacred time. I call this sacred time because no one could take it away from you. Morning is when you have the most control in a controlled environment, which is probably your home. And also you're able to wake up earlier before everyone else does so that they don't start moving into your sacred time. Because if you wait until the afternoon to do things that are important to you, for me, such as like working out, journaling, reading, or my gratitude practice, and I was to move that into the afternoon, I'm allowing circumstances to start getting in the way. Maybe I'm out of willpower, I'm tired. Maybe an emergency happens. I could also forget. That has happened lots of times. That's why things that are so important to me, I move them early in the day into my morning routine. Even if it's only for 2-3 minutes, it has a significant and massive impact, especially when it builds momentum. It creates the synergy effect for your day, for your week, month, and year, and ultimately your life. So let's get right into it. What does a gratitude practice really look like? Well, I'm going to tell you right off the bat that I have borrowed a lot of these things from high performers, and I added it and created my own version of it, and I also interpret it in a way that allows you to make sense of it and add it in a way that it's going to be meaningful and purposeful and actually is going to benefit you, right? So it's really intended to set you in a certain state of mind, okay? So I like to add mine after a workout. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little sample of how my morning routine looks like, and also fast forward so I can get right into the part that matters, which is how to add it and how to make it practical into your life. So you probably already know my full morning routine by now, but I'll just give you the fast version of it. So I wake up, have water, make my coffee. I live only 12 minutes away from the beach. I get in my car, I put on a podcast, and then I go for a quick, I want to say 15-12 minute run at the beach, okay? And I do a quick run. Sometimes, if I'm really like not waking up and I know that I need lots of energy and I need quality energy, like mentally, physically, and a way to really start off my day with a boom, I dip myself in the ocean early in the morning, which really wakes me up. Afterwards, the run and the dip, I look for somewhere that is going to allow me to be quiet and not be bothered or disturbed by anything. Notifications. I always leave my phone in the car. But I also move somewhere where people are not going to be making a lot of noise. Dogs are not going to be coming and sniffing at me. So I look for like a little grassy area, a rock, or just somewhere where there hasn't been people yet. They haven't arrived yet. And then I do these couple of things. Okay. So now we're going into it. The first part is, just take time to breathe. I know this sounds very minute and so simple, but no, you don't get it. What I'm trying to say is that you gotta breathe. Okay? So if you ever heard a car that has had a supercharger, or not a supercharger, but a turbo engine in it, all a turbo engine is really a big fan, and it's blowing a lot of air into the engine, because then it actually combusts faster, right? So in order to create energy, it actually needs oxygen, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're actually taking time to breathe, deep breaths, right? I do at least 20 of them. In, all the way out, all the way in, all the way out. 10 of them, okay? I'm actually turning on the supercharger inside me. It's really to supercharge the brain. Then I close my eyes, and it's a 2-part inside of this gratitude practice. The first part is the gratitude part, okay? That means that you're acknowledging all the resources, the amazingness, all the beautiful things that are happening in your life right now. Because we are always thinking about the next best thing, improving, being better, but we forget how awesome we are already, or how far we've gotten so far. And you want to acknowledge, I acknowledge, my friends, my family, my loved ones, my state of mind, my health, where I live, the wind, the sun, the grass, the ocean, my family, like their prosperity, my wealth, all of that. I'm grateful because I'm remembering how awesome things are right now. All the resources that I have, like, it just puts you in a really great state of mind, because you know that you have a lot already. I have a lot already. We just need to take time to acknowledge it. Now, I probably do this for about 2 minutes max. It probably takes me more like 1 minute, 45 seconds, but 2 minutes max, because I'm really going into it, just acknowledging how things are amazing right now. Even when it's not, there's still some things that are still pretty great, right? Like, for example, when I had, if I never used to do this before. This is something that I started embedding now. But even the times where my life wasn't that great, when I was recovering from a 3 DUI and I was in house arrest and all that, right? Like when my life was not so great at the time, but I could have still done a gratitude practice and acknowledged things like, I'm grateful for my mom, for my parents allowing me to live in their house, for having my own room, my own space, having internet, being able to still connect with people, right? So even though your life might not be going that great, it allows you to acknowledge the beautiful things that are there right now. Okay, that's the first part, gratitude, acknowledging. Then I move on to the second part. The second part is the thank you. But you're probably saying, but Jose, I already acknowledged the awesome things that are happening in my life. What am I saying thank you now? You're saying thank you. I'm saying thank you to the things that are coming into your life that are not in it yet. Okay, so I'll give you a quick example how mine looks like. I'm saying thank you for things I yet don't have, but I know that are on their way. I'm bringing them forward. That is what ultimately this state of mind does. It says thank you because I'm bringing it forward. I'm saying thank you to the $1 million that I made this year. I'm saying thank you for my beautiful beach house that's coming my way. I'm saying thank you for my downtown office, huge loft office with my crazy team that's crushing it and killing it. Thank you for them. Thank you for all of the people that I'm helping, my customers, my clients. Thank you for all the networks and all the people and the amazing people that are in my life that I'm helping them build their business, and vice versa. They're helping me build my business. I don't have these things yet, but I'm acknowledging and saying thank you in advance, because now I'm actually expecting it and I'm bringing it forward faster, quicker. And afterwards, I probably spend about 2 minutes here and really also bringing in the feeling. This is the part that's challenging for most, and it was also challenging for me. But placing myself in that environment already, saying thank you to the things that are coming, and then also the emotion and the experience that I'm feeling then and there as it's happening. And it creates something very powerful. It allows the belief to start waking up. Because this is the part where we all mess up, is that we wish for things, right? But you want to say thank you to things that are coming into your life, and then put in the emotion and feeling in it as you're saying thank you. And it starts sparking the belief, like, you know what? I could see this happening. I could feel this happening. And then it starts becoming real. That is why I said that this has been a big impact in my life, and I've only been doing this for maybe a month or two, and it's a huge mental component. You're really turning on the connection of your state of mind. You're able to focus in the positives and the awesomeness, right? And you're also expecting and believing that you can achieve. And this is really important when you are wanting to achieve. We're not even just talking about money, right? Like achieving perfect health, achieving, enlightenment, achieving harmony in your life, achieving creating $1 million in your and having it in your account, right? So this is all really important, because you want to say thank you, because then you start believing it, and when you believe it, it starts to happen. So hopefully this was insightful. This is exactly what I do right now. And I'd love to hear what are some other things that you do in your life. And it's as simple as that, adding those two in your morning practice. In your gratitude practice, 2 minutes, it's all you need. Being grateful and acknowledging and saying thank you for all the things that are coming into your life. And it creates massive belief into your life. And that's powerful. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know, what was your favorite key takeaway? And if you are already implementing something in your daily life, please share with the Next Level Life community by commenting below. What is it that you are already doing and what has been working for you? If you want to learn more about living a fit and prosperous life by winning your day and repeating it, then I have created a on-demand training video where you can access right here. To learn more about optimal health habits, click here below. As always, this is your coach, Jose Perez.